team as well at that game, playing multiple games, no small feat. And then Knee, like Markman just said, taking it in Melbourne, Australia, with the Steve Fox at the end.
Yeah, well, and also with the surprise Brian pick to reset the bracket. That was really fun. And that brings us to where we're at now with CEO this weekend. And, of course, there are more events that are going to be coming up, newly announced as well. You guys can see. So we have, after CEO this weekend, we're going to have Delhi in India with Fighter Showdown. We have the Master Plus event, the Seoul Master Plus event on the tour with EVO. That's happening early August. Then after that, of course, later in August, we have Versus Fighting. Then we have Rev Major in the Philippines. And new Master event on the tour, we have Tiger Uppercut closing out the year in November.
Woo! Super exciting.
All right, let's take a look at where we're at and how we got here for the Challenger events. Of course, Challenger events, a separate set of events that are happening with their own tier of points. So, of course, a lot of these players that would behoove them to travel to these different events. Daniel Mato ended up winning Paradise Game Battle. Then over at Slash and Dash, Kokoma ended up winning that tournament. And most recently in Malmo, Sweden, Head Stomper HK Jr. with that winning it over Kokoma, I believe, in the grand finals. But of course, there are more events in Malaysia. We have FV Major, we have Brussels Challenge over in Belgium, and then we have Summer Jam, which was just announced. We also have Only the Best Italy. We have in Cape Town with Cape Town Showdown, and then Clash of the Olympians over in Athens, Greece. And then we also have Uprising in Korea, and then we have First Attack Puerto Rico to round off the Challenger events for the year. But that's not it. There's dojos. Talk to us about the dojos, Mike.
Yeah, we got dojo applications now available. If you guys want to be participating in the Tekken World Tour to get some points as well at a dojo level, you guys can apply at tekkenworldtour.com. Just got to make sure you have streams and stream verification. That needs to be all there for a dojo to be qualified. But yeah, any event can be gaining you points for the Tekken World Tour.
Yeah, if you're a tournament organizer or if you have a local community, make sure you guys check out the Tekken Esports Tournament portal and, of course, TekkenWorldTour.com for all of the latest information. And hopefully you guys can be part of the Tekken World Tour. And just as a reminder, the tour ends November the 5th. So there are going to be some dojo events that are going to be happening. But there are also going to be that last Master event weekend over at Tiger Uppercut. So, again, make sure you guys take note of the dates there. The last day for dojo submissions is going to be the 15th of October, which is a Sunday. So make sure you guys get your submissions by then. And, of course, the last day where tournaments can be held is that November 5th date that you guys see on the screen right there.
All the way to the end of the year. I can't wait, man. A lot more Tekken action coming to you guys. This is super exciting. We're here for a Masters event here at CEO. And we have some heavy hitters out here as well. We have Japan, we have Korea, we have some EU boys out here as well.
Yeah, and we have, of course, that leader on the leaderboard out of Pakistan, Arslan Ashraf, here as well. He is signed up for the tournament. He will be playing in pools later on today as well. He is here. And the way we're going to be doing this, it's going to be a 2-day event. So today we're going through pools. We have pools in the morning tomorrow as well. And then we're eventually going to get to our top 64, 32, 24, down to our final 8. And that final 8 will be played out tomorrow evening. So we are starting things off right now. This is the first pool. We're going to find out who is going to be qualifying towards later in the tournament. And, of course, who will be qualifying for tomorrow as well.
That is a very clean stick right there with the Kwamba Pearl. And he has his own Korean lever on there with the white bat top. I see you matching it up. Okay.
I am a big fan of the Quantum Pro. I mean, I'm a big fan of controllers and arcade sticks in general.
Right.
It's one of those things, like whenever people come up on stage, I'm always looking at what they're holding on to, what they're using, what they're utilizing.
Especially this day and age, I'm like, how many new leverless controller players are there, especially for Tekken? It feels like Tekken is like the last bastion where we're still using stick mostly.
Yeah, and that is true because, I mean, Tekken... legacy-wise, it's a PlayStation game, but it's also an arcade game for a lot of these players, especially for the international players. Either way, we are getting into this action. Hope you guys are ready for this. We are starting off the day with some interesting character choices. We got the King donning the armor and the Violet. I think two characters that we rarely see on stream, so it's nice to see this matchup as we go into it.
I've always said to myself, too, if I was ever a Lee main, I would be playing Violet. Right?
He has a different level of Riz, right?
Exactly, yes.
That's what the kids say, so I don't know what that means. But that's what the kids say. Here we go. Dark Upper to start things off.
With the clean whip punish, Dark Upper catches it out with the Shining. Yeah. Oh, the low blow into the frame trap knee. That is the classic. Oh, no.
What do you want on your tombstone?
I personally get a pepperoni, jalapeno, and sausage. That's pretty good.
We're going to start off like that. It's lunchtime here, man.
Am I audible? I think I am.
All right, nice.
Hello. Yeah, we're going to watch some Tekken today.
You know, we're going to talk really quick.
All right, we're going to watch some
This is
pools.
something that we probably don't really talk about.
I'm actually interested to watch Street Fighter.
is probably
Later
one
today
of not
also,
only the most underrepresented, probably
because
almost one of the most underrated
I have some
characters
friends that are going to be playing
in
Street
Tekken 7.
Fighter.
Your thoughts on that?
No, I definitely agree. I think
So I want to watch
Lee
that.
slash Violet,
Oh, I
very
should remove
strong
the stream
character,
starting
and
soon
You
thing.
just don't see very many players
Oh.
rocking them. You know, we have like I'm Your Father.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
Lee
feeling
Sam
too well
from
though.
Korea as well.
So it's gonna
But
be
yeah,
it's
not
gonna be
too
a bit
much
draining
Lee
to talk.
Violet representation in
Maybe
tournament
streaming
play.
is a mistake,
Yeah,
but
I
we're
think
we're
that
doing it
he is
anyway.
a very, very strong
Dude, this guy's getting absolute banana is getting peeled.
Dude, the Acid Rain and the
Holy
Acid
shit.
Storm, both of them are
I mean,
fantastic
correct me
moves.
if I'm wrong, the Acid Rain
Oh,
is
yeah,
probably
this
one
was a
of
mistake.
the strongest
Yeah,
temporary
banana's
characters in
getting
the game.
peeled, man.
Other
What the
than
fuck?
those pesky 2D characters,
Other than the meter ones. Other than the meter ones, yes.
He's definitely #1 in the 10-frame department. Yeah, Lee has a bunch of great options, man. Bunch of great tools too. Like
Did you just
even,
go to the straight
range
rematch?
tool, 11 frame forward 4.
Yeah, I went
punches a
straight
lot of
rematch.
stuff
He's
with
a
a pushback too.
counter hit monster as well.
Yeah, the back
Tools like the
four
Magic
of the
4,
God.
back 4.
I'll lower the
three.
volume a bit,
Oh
so
my
that
gosh.
yeah.
Let's
In my
we
ear,
could go on
please.
forever. We could go on forever. Either way, we are.
But that was very one-sided
That
for
was
the
a
king.
Quick work early on, man. We were just talking about.
Oh man, yeah.
He is definitely getting.
Mollywop right
Yeah.
now.
Actually, really funny. I wanted to have a stream
Cube up
where I'm gonna
the
just
wall.
where I was just gonna have like chill react,
Also gives Mo Kazemi-
um,
and he gets this giant
or just chill talking.
no tech world,
20
damage
Just
on
talking
Mo.
about like my time spent in DreamHack and other stuff and whatnot.
I'm not sure if that's the poke that he wants.
But I don't know. I don't really have the throat capacity, I guess, for that right now. And also, it's like because this is kind of out of the blue. No one's gonna really show up to a stream like this because it's an out of the blue stream.
Nerve-wracking. He's like,
But you know,
dude, he's here for the first time. He's on stage right away. First match of the day.
on a more planned stream, I'm gonna do that. I just want to sit here and watch some Tekken, and then if anyone joins in and watches it with me, that'd be pretty nice.
Got the rage art?
Yeah, I actually got the rage art. What a gamer.
That's a good song. And see, that's another reason why we
Is the rose explosive? I never understood like what's really happening by the end there.
Absolutely.
Good spacing by the Armor King.
Yeah.
This Armor King's good.
Oh, there's a storm.
Oh, we got
Okay, so that's not the combo that he wanted, I'm sure. But again, able to get some decent damage here, gets a big counter, but no guarantee.
It's actually really funny. Looking at this Lee, it's like a lot of people in DreamHack like that went to like the Tekken tournament. I didn't really sign up. Cause again, like, oh, he's so dead. I didn't really sign up because I didn't feel like bringing my controller with me. But also, it's like
Has to go down to the losers bracket. Look, he's popping up.
I didn't want a person to be beholden to a schedule for like a kind of a small tournament.
Oh, yeah, and I'm ready. He's
Well, it's like really cool to see like how many people that like never played Tekken before and they just signed up to the tournament and played and stuff. That was pretty cool.
That was great.
And I actually like got like really inspired being there in DreamHack and then like watching everyone play. I actually got like really inspired to try and like better my gameplay and become a better player. And I actually like, even though I was sick, I went online in Tekken and I reached like Byakko with Lydia, which like with how hard Lydia sometimes can feel like to play. It's like because of how like weak she is right now. It feels really nice to like I go online, rank up, and who knows, 3 more ranks and I'll reach Mighty Ruler with her. And if I reach Mighty Ruler with Lydia, I'd be so proud of myself. I legitimately, I do have, even though like I really like Tekken, I do have like some how do you put it? I do have like some confidence issues where it's like I always feel like I'm not as good as I could be, or like that I'm kind of trash at the game. And I think I psych myself out sometimes when I play the game. But I don't know, after being like in that like I guess tournament environment, because I had like this like DreamHack tournament that was like present. I didn't like apply, but I was watching it, right? They're live. It was like a lot nicer than the first like Tekken, I guess, local I've been to. The first Tekken local I've been to felt very toxic. It felt very unwelcoming and not very not unwelcoming. That's wrong to say. That's not on. It felt welcoming, but the people welcoming me I guess
such a strong competitor.
Yeah.
He's
didn't
probably
feel like
up,
my
in favorites
like the
to
type
be
of people I would like to, you know,
of Tekken 7.
go out of my way to go fucking play against
I think
at
that's
a local,
like,
right?
Let's think about it. Let's say this is the last TWT for Tekken.
But to be fair, I also was just like
at
at a very different skill level when it came to the game at the time. I didn't play the game a lot. I really liked Tekken, but I played it incredibly casually. I still played like
he is definitely
I still played like on controller back then, like somewhat controller. I play like yes, half controller, half stick. Trying to like practice stick at the time. I could barely play the game. I tried to play Devil Jin at the time, which you know did not go very well because Devil Jin's fucking. Oh man, these are two piece of shit characters on screen, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh, what the fuck was? That was not the combo, whatever that was. Oh, he almost had the combo. We almost had a combo. Fast food almost with the combos.
Yeah, and I mean, we gotta call it out specifically.
But yeah, I was saying, it's like very different time that first like local I went to, and like being there like the second time, like being at like DreamHack, I was like, man, I felt so mad at myself because I feel like, God, if I just wasn't such a bitch, I would have signed up, and like I would have been able to like place like pretty good. If I just wasn't a bitch. Like if only I wasn't such a bitch, I could have done so well. But I let the bitch in my heart decide, and I am pretty mad at myself for that. So in the future, I wanna like not let the bitch in my heart make these decisions.
Up forward 2 is not something that we see consistently in tournament play, but it landed. That was great.
If I just wasn't a bitch. Hold on. Yeah, let me. You're gonna echo for a second, but I'll be fine.
Is that what it's called? Spear of Lubu?
Yeah.
That's tight.
It's a sick move,
That
Dave,
is
right?
a really sick reference.
Oh, good. That I always have trouble with that setup.
Launch it.
Like on some characters it doesn't work. Like it's kind of character specific. The
Oh, nice ball send. Goes for the forward 4-3.
what was it? Party Crasher into War Drums.
You gotta have that full awareness.
It's like a pretty awkward setup on some characters. Apparently not on Feng though.
You rarely see that. And gosh, he could have got so much more.
Oh my God!
I don't know why he woke up to click a button, and that was a slow button too. Like if he had clicked jab, maybe he would have been fine. But he went for like a super slow button there. Like what the fuck?
Alright, looks like we're going for Jungle Outpost 2.
I hope I am good audio wise. Hold on, let me just like mute browser sound here for a second and let me see how I sound in game or like in thing. Let me speak really loud. Let me speak super loud. So let me hear how it sounds. It's a bit of delay though, so it's gonna take a second. Yeah, I don't know. Something about the audio quality when I speak feels like weird. Like I don't know. Like when I record like the audio on like Audacity or something, it sounds just fine.
Oh my God.
Like it sounds just fine when I record it on Audacity or something. And then like I don't know on OBS, I have such a hard time to make my audio sound good on OBS. I don't know if it's like something on like YouTube's audio compression or whatever, but it's just I can't make the audio sound good. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about like just deleting everything and just starting shit up from scratch. Just in case I fundamentally like done something wrong.
There we go. We got the forward 1+2 screw there. Big damage.
Uh-oh.
Dude, they're just really going for the launchers here.
If you're watching this later on, you block that forward 3-4, you get a launch. Down forward 2-1, you get hot kicks. You get pretty much everything
Whatever
that
you
Julia
want.
can throw out. Yeah.
But making a pizza gets the 1+2 throw.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like when you're in like an environment like this. Oh god. Oh, nice. Come on, get the combo. Not the one I would have won. I would have gone the 1+2 3+4. No, 4 3+4. Yeah. Whatever. It's just good. It's still good. I mean, it's just like a matter of like when you're playing like in environments like this, you're just like nervous, right? So you're just gonna fuck up like obvious punishers. But he's good. He's good with his party crasher spacing though, or like his war drum spacing.
But this is the beauty of Tekken. You know, you see people playing at all different levels, trying to learn.
And it's just fun, you know. It's like
see, that's the thing here. Like you see the approach. Everyone knows. So offensively, these guys are sound. They know what tools to utilize, right? It's all about the defense and how they punish, like how they take their turns back. So when it comes to things like
that's like the biggest thing. Like when you notice when you watch like low-level Tekken versus high-level Tekken, is that low-level Tekken. Which honestly, these guys are fine. They're not the best players, but they're all right. But it's like, low-level Tekken is very in your face. Like once like it's in, like they've reached this range, they're not gonna leave this range. Like the rest of the watch, the rest of the match is gonna play in this range.
There you go.
Punish again. Got the down 1+2.
Like no one is gonna try to like space themselves, sidestep, backdash away or anything. Like the second. Like the second, like they both are like within range, they're just gonna like stay in that range.
Because he's landing 4-3-4 so much.
Right. We're slowly putting
Not the punish. That's not the punish.
I'm seeing the pieces moving.
Yep. But again, gotta make sure you get this in again. Landing it again.
Oh my god.
Could have closed it out for sure, but again, this is huge. All right. We still got ourselves a match. Big shoulder whip to start things off.
Okay, 3 hits of the 10 string. We got the wild standing 1. We got the combos though.
Yep, combo is definitely on lock here. Running 2-1.
Nice.
No, goes for the mix-up. One to the war jump.
Try to set him up for it.
All right, good option there. Gets the follow-up, looking to close things out. Put a 4-4-3, messes things up. No punish. How are you gonna deal with this? You have the red in the.
Oh, nice command grab.
The 1+2 throw definitely.
Nice command grab, dude.
Julia, she does have a true throw game, so good stuff there from Fast Food.
That was a very good command grab.
Characters in this game that have every single break, not counting side throws, of course, that has every single break on lock. So it's nice to see that, of course.
Yeah, Mad Axe is definitely one of her staples. It was kind of weird in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 where she still had the input for it, but it was a different throw. I was just like,
oh, you got JC.
Yeah,
JC, my girl.
JC was fun though. I definitely had a couple JC teams.
I never played JC. Never played her. I know there's a lot of JC simps.
It was such a love letter to this
but I never played her. I never played much Tag 2 to begin with. I never liked it.
Almost every character. Almost every character. But again, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying so far. We are smack dab in the middle.
And I don't think a lot of people like that in general, considering it almost sunk the franchise. But like, a lot of people are like, "Oh man, I want to go back to Tag 2." But that's because like, I feel like Tag 2 is suffering from what I like to call training mode syndrome, where like you play the game and you like, because no one's playing the game online anymore, what people are doing is that they go into training mode, then they're like, oh my god, look at all these like cool things I can do in training mode. But then like they forget that what it feels like get hit by like a fucking 2-hour long like combination combo where you just fucking die. Feels like they forget like what it feels like to be the training dummy. Dude, there's like a big rise in hitboxes. That's a snack box micro right there.
Sticks of all time.
I've had one through my whole life, and then I used it, and then it started going bad. I definitely want to repair it, and I still have it though.
You have to think about that. Like the Namco PS1 stick, it's obviously a finite resource at this point, right? It's a PS1 arcade stick. The PS1, I mean, it came out in 1996. This arcade stick in particular.
I didn't even know that.
You think about that. It is
Leroy versus Eliza.
Yeah, it is pretty old.
It's older than some of the players.
That's gonna be a unfun match. But
You're gonna bring a relic, and then
I don't want the okay. Dude, the guy's going for a selfie.
That's cool. That is cool.
I love that stick though. The size. Of
He's fucking updating his Tinder bio as we
It's not like your
speak.
standard buttons. They have big buttons on it too. It was a really cool stick. But all right, here we go. Odell the finest with the Eliza pick.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I respect it.
Eliza, one of those characters that a lot of people, they kind of teeter-totter on their opinion of how strong she is.
Right. I think she's strong.
Oh yeah, but a lot of people don't. Which is
Damn, this guy got combos. This Eliza has combos. What the fuck? He has gone for the low sweep, free, and do it again. Do it again.
people that think Leroy
Do it again.
is not a competitive character anymore.
I want Eliza to do the sweep again.
I think I don't know about fine. He doesn't
Go on,
have
do the sweep again.
the crazy stuff that he used to have before. Right.
Damn, Lance the grab.
That's all he did. He was crazy.
Yeah, he was
He
definitely.
was so good before. He could have gotten like 6 out of the top 8 places in a major tournament. That's how good he used to be.
Dude, even the champs and Jeff Pickley.
Yeah.
But here we go. Gets the full crouch low on counter hit. Should be the wall, but just missed the last hit. The axis was off.
No, he's actually one of the coolest designs, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm so glad to see him come back in Tekken 8 too.
Oh yeah.
I like how every time someone talks about Leroy,
If you guys haven't already,
they always have to like
what do you do?
go.
Yeah, sign up now.
Yeah, he is the coolest visual design. No one wants to talk about his gameplay. Not a single motherfucker wants to talk about his gameplay. Because his gameplay mad boring.
Got big counter hit there.
Oh, got combos?
Heavy dive.
Oh, he got combos. Oh, he got combos.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, this Eliza's kind of sick. I don't know.
Ended here. What's the mix? That's
Oh my god. What the fuck is dive kick on him?
Looking so clean with these Tiger Knee dive kicks right
okay.
now.
Odell the finest for sure. He is putting in work.
I learned what a Tiger Knee input was like 2 weeks ago.
Damage, especially by the wall.
Yeah, the really scary thing about Eliza too.
I don't remember when I learned. I learned very recently what the fuck a Tiger Knee input is.
And it adds up so quickly. She out of the meter character, she builds the meter the quickest still. So you gotta be aware and you gotta watch out the wild rising and booty.
And then the way.
Yeah, that Eliza made that look very one-sided.
It's really a true mix-up. Like a lot of special moves, especially from the 2D character, 2DS characters, right? They're not actual mids or lows. Or
You know, I think like Eliza could be somewhat cool
But Eliza's dive kick.
if it wasn't for the fact that they tried to like, you know, make her boobs big, like with that bikini or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a mix-up between the down three.
Like if she wasn't like obviously horny bait,
The usual panic option for a traditional Tekken player.
and if she didn't have that super lame, oh I'm gonna fall asleep now
You
quirk,
have to be super aware
she could be cool.
shots here. You
But
gotta
they made her lame.
jab her out, especially if they
Also, she's a 2D character, so it's like, you
forgetting
know.
that instant low dive kick.
Right.
It's super scary. So
And
again,
she's plus after it too. It's really good. And if you're on the ground and try to go get a 3 or something,
Yep.
she's gonna go right.
Yeah, like the sleeping shit. Like, I don't get it.
I'm sure. Hopefully, we'll see later on how people defend against Eliza at that range is trying to scoot their way out there, mini side steps, trying to get out of the way.
Bro, how many times is the sweep gonna land?
But here we go, Dell.
But it's
keeping up
oh, that was sick. The
That
way
was
that the
super.
angle changed.
Hello?
Did they
Good morning?
look up and they were just staring each other down.
Dude, he was checking out the dick? What the fuck?
I like oh, and the big bounce.
Wow, going for the big.
Okay, what's the combo here? Because this is a sidewall.
Missed input.
Yeah, definitely.
Yum, 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 yum.
Gets a meter with that. Got 1 bar with that now.
I think that's an aspect of Eliza that probably is under service, maybe. Like her meter build options, other than traditionally building meter, she has so many ways to do it.
That was really good of him, like, waiting there.
She could use her normal throws to be able to take a bite out of crime.
Right. Yeah, she could do 4-4-2 and just let her rock.
Oh,
and then
that's
she could-
right.
Yeah,
Please dash in and use the sweep.
The power pose.
I beg you, dash in, use the sweep.
She also has the manual sleep.
and it's actually useful.
Yeah, you can dodge. Like it's like crazy. It has like an instant dodge window.
Right. It's so sick.
It's like a super low.
Bro, don't try to make this sleep sound like it's useful.
Gets the counter hit, but wasn't able to complete the whole combo. Good positioning here. Pleb trying to position for the wall, and Odell recognizes it. Does the 1 throw intentionally for the 180 break. No, right
There you go.
idea.
Ah, no launch punish though. But that's death anyway.
And here we go. Potential final round.
Yeah, this Eliza's really good. I mean, like, not amazing, but he's pretty good. He knows what he's doing.
A little bit.
But he does have to be aware here. Okay, good. Gets the sweep.
All the lows. He's like,
Get the sweep every time.
check this out.
Get that sweep every time.
Back here, gets the low follow up, gets the wall here, and goes for the interesting meaty kick follow up.
Wonder if you're setting something up there.
Just off axis on the Shoryu there.
Doing a good job finding out. 1+2 throw is
That's a weird ass throw.
He does have decent positioning too, but again, just Odell being the veteran that he is able to scoot out of there.
Oh, counter efficient.
Damn! That's like just a rage art. You should just rage art here.
Oh, the pixel.
All right, I respect it, but it's time to react there, and Odell ended up taking it. Tough matchup for him.
Yeah, good stuff to Odell right there. And that's another thing with, especially with Eliza and Akuma. They're down 3 being special cancelable. It's very off-putting as a Tekken player, right? You block a low, you should be able to get a punish, but those 2 moves are special cancelable, so you can't really...
I fucking hate special cancel so much.
Yeah, and you have to be aware.
I hate special canceling so much in Tekken.
Player matters is like, is he gonna do it? There's no way.
No, in fact, fuck it in SF2. Fuck that shit.
But I mean, for the most part, you would always have to assume that Eliza can jump and dive kick if he wants to.
It's so good. It's so good.
Anyways, that was just one of the matches that we have here in Bull Play. We have more matches coming up.
That was certainly a match of all time, Mark, man.
They're getting seated and situated. That's a big arcade stick in his lap. Whoa.
What has he got there?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Camera, show his arcade stick. Show me this man's stick.
I've never seen that.
Show me the girth of
Can't
it.
wait till we see that later, of course. But again, if you guys are tuning points on the screen, as you guys can see, the TWT has gone through a bunch.
Also, I want to say I apologize. I don't have like the cam on and everything. I'm kind of sick. And for hygiene reasons, I will not turn on the camera.
And again, all these points. And it's nice to see the representation. You see people from NA, from EU, from Asia, from all over the place. Even Latin America too. Leo Chavez.
Yeah, shout out to Leo Chavez.
Yeah. Even Skywalker, he's tied for 18th. He's in there right now.
What?
That's tight.
That's a good mix. That's a good mix.
So, of course, you guys can check the updated results on the Tekken Esports portal. So make sure you guys check out all the information. And if you guys like what you're seeing so far, please let people know. Twitch.tv/Tekken. Spread the word. Follow BNE Esports as well.
Holy shit, that's way too big.
I can't even tell what arcade stick that is.
Huge. What is that? It almost looks like a VLX.
It looks like a VLX, but it's not a VLX. Is it?
What the fuck, bro?
Bro, that is thick.
Did someone check it?
Might be a VLX, but
Dude, he's hiding something in there.
Right.
I think it's a custom panel on a VLX, actually.
Yeah, the way it has the start button on the side right there,
Yeah.
I think it is, right?
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Definitely don't see those very often.
Dude, there's no shot. They had to inspect that shit before he came in, right?
Looking at my stick, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm looking at it. Let me see that.
So Lars versus Law.
Going into the match,
So in my mind, like Lars doesn't have a chance, right?
Get his legacy as that character. That character has been around since the Tekken 1 days.
Like I have no idea what Lars does, but I still never lose to him.
Junkyard in the back.
Junk Kizzle.
Stray Lock getting a little, ambitious with that running 3 there. Oh, good attempt, but was out of range. Sausage 2 is good, gets the stomp. Running 3 again.
Bro, I know this is unrelated. Well, it's somewhat related. Lars looks so crazy in Tekken 8.
That's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing he's nuts. I don't know what he's doing. He's all over the place. There's lightning coming out of everything.
Anyone knows what he's doing. Yeah, lightning comes out of everything. It's crazy. That sounded weird. That's crazy. All right. Look at the pressure here. JJ Breeze.
Yeah, this looks very one-sided so far.
Clean work so far.
Yeah,
Stray Lock, he's had some success here and there, taking his turn, but he has to really capitalize on opening up his opponent. Things like the sidestep 2, things like, just getting down back 2-1. That's great and all. But
It's not even one-sided for like good reasons. Oh, that's a good sidestep though. It's honestly kind of just mashing buttons. Oh, nice sidestep.
The junkyard to the rear. That is not a good.
That okay? I'll give it up. That's really good.
It is all guaranteed.
Yeah, nothing you can do about it. And he's gonna get big damage off of it too. But it's like he's very, he's choosing running 3 to close the gap as a gap ender and try to get in, right? And running 3 is great.
Island Paradise. Everyone switches to the stage. Everyone gets like a buff on this stage. I don't know.
Rounded to his back to get that junkyard.
It's a good stage though.
All right, here we go though. Game number 2. We're going to Island Paradise. Let's see if Straylock has any idea what to do on this stage with the Lars.
I mean, we'll find out.
Balcony break is present, and it's a really, really big wall stage too. So Lars definitely has one of the best wall.
I may have to reconsider my
the wall where
choice to stream today.
Let's find out. early on. Forward 1+2 as the approach here. I like JG Breeze. That while standing forward, in my opinion.
All right, let's see if the Island Paradise was the choice
Yeah, if you got the clean
that will
DSS
lead him
off
to
it, it's
victory.
actually such a cheap tool.
Yeah.
There it is again. The running threes are getting.
Woo, okay. Ah, if he sidewalked a little more, he could have gotten like a huge combo there.
I love that.
Well, speaking of huge combo, oh, barely misses the wall.
I think it is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Man, Billy and Jimmy would be proud.
What happened to that wall jump?
What the
It
fuck?
didn't hit nothing.
I think that's a great thing about move names is I'll hear someone else say it and I'll be like, that sounds cool. I'm gonna use it too.
Right?
And then it ended up being the official name.
I hope it is.
I know there's a lot of names that we kind of use and call out as commentators that might not even be the official name. It's just like it's.
This one's pretty alright.
Sounds cool.
You know, that's the crazy part. Tooth Fairy is not.
But he also is just clicking a lot of
But we
buttons.
still all call it Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
But he can also just get away with clicking a lot of buttons because Lars sucks.
Wow.
What is it called now?
I forget what it's called. Yeah, but it's definitely not Tooth Fairy.
So I know.
But also, this Lars needs to learn how to block.
Three-ring circus as well, right?
Yep, yep. I think it's like Jin's version was called
Like-
Ring Circus. And
Bro, he's plus a block there. What the fuck are you contesting?
I get it.
very confusing. Practically the same move.
We gotta talk to somebody that's naming these things.
But JJ
Let us
Bree,
name a few moves.
that's what I'm saying. The new characters in Tekken 8.
Like, the best thing you can do,
Yeah, I'm interested to see what we're gonna get.
If you play
most of the time, when you're fighting against Law, when he does, like, that big, like, punch move,
the move names are out there.
is you should try to, like, walk backwards, like, backdash backwards.
So you guys can
Or you should try to, like,
Dude, some of these
get a
games
dick
have
jab
been
in.
So good from throughout the years. And
Oh, yeah.
they've stuck.
What are some? Okay, so we gotta ask this now. We might be getting deep into this, especially since
Because he's just, like, he's 2+, man.
favorite move names.
Spear of Lu Bu.
Spear of Lu Bu, which move from Fengway?
Fangs down back 1,
Down
2.
back 1, 2. It's
Yeah.
only down back 1, 2, not down back 1, 4. Is
Yeah,
that
just the 1,
okay.
2.
Spear of Lu Bu, which is if you guys are a fan of Chinese, that it might resonate, or maybe fan of other games that feature Chinese heroes, it might resonate with you very well.
And then we have like Wind Liger from like Lars.
Yeah.
It's back 1+2.
Uh-huh.
It used to be, and then his up forward 3 used to be called Triggered Screw.
Triggered Screw, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you know a lot of Lars stuff because you are actually a Lars player.
Yeah, in Tekken 6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore though.
Everyone was a Lars Tekken 6 player.
Lars was pretty good at Tekken
He
6.
was pretty
man.
good. In the tag team.
Yeah, I mean, no shit, you played, like, Lars in Tekken 6.
Yeah, Lars stuff is
Tekken 6, Lars was, like, actually broken.
Yeah, he did
All-purpose
everything.
utility
He really
character,
was
yeah.
everything. The 1-2 in Tekken 6, like down back 2-1 also
Yep,
was
second
tracking in
hit
Tekken
was
6.
crazy, yeah.
Lars pretty much had it all.
Yeah. So yeah, those are two really cool move names. I'm trying to think myself which ones I like. I think for me, Devil Jin's move names: Demon Paw, Wraith Kick, Demon Corpse Thrust.
Corpse Thrust, yeah.
I have my fan on. I hope it's not too loud in the
Those names are
microphone.
Cool. I really like those.
Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate as well.
I'm trying to, like, face it away from the mic.
Thunder God Fist to the sky.
But it's like, it's fucking warm here, guys,
So we got
okay?
Inca and Dynamo 5. And Inca is old.
Alright, let's see character select.
Since
okay.
Where do you go with?
Tekken 3 days.
Wow.
So he's
Way
been using
before my time.
Yoshimitsu and Brian. He's a Florida native.
What? He plays the rival characters?
Yeah.
Yoshimitsu?
Yeah, Yoshimitsu going up against Josie Rizal.
So it's always nice for me, especially because I am an older player, but to be able to see some of these older players still playing and enjoying this series.
And that's
So
the
that's
great
cool.
thing about Tekken, man. Or a lot of these fighting games with a lot of legacy behind it. You just see like generations of players clashing together, and especially for 7, which has
Yeah.
has such
Yeah,
a healthy
it's actually really funny, like, whenever someone brings up the fact, like, oh, the reaction speed is all you need
I don't think a lot of you guys
to, like, compete in fighting games or whatever. It's like, oh, whenever someone goes like, oh, my reaction speed is too bad or whatever. It's like, bro, like, some of these players are, like, 40 plus years old.
too, right?
Yes, officially.
It's not about reaction speed.
Some of these players have been
If it was, you know,
for a very long time.
That's so.
those must be some reactive 40-year-olds.
Yeah, Tekken grew up really fast during Tekken 7. So many players now, so many regions that play. It's nice to be able to highlight a lot of them, especially with the World Tour.
My first Tekken, I remember getting into it from the demo disc with Tekken 2 on it.
Oh wow, yeah.
With Michelle and Lei, I think. Or it was
Judith
Jun
Lei,
Lei, yeah.
I mean, man, you must have had a crazy special demo disc. Oh, the follow-up here. We're going downstairs. All right, How are you gonna do
It's got to do a lot of damage.
Goes for the spike and the
like it.
follow-up.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yo, again.
That was dirty. Oh, man.
Extra dirt. What else do you want on it?
Man, that was just fucking disgusting.
Took a lot of the resources from the stage here. One floor break left.
Yeah, used up 2 in just one sequence.
I think.
But Yoshi's like really unfun to play against. Like, a lot of time people will look at Yoshi and go like, oh, look at all like the weird shit he does, and like, oh, look how impressive it looks of the Yoshi player to like fucking whippity whoopy around and fucking screw with the opponent, right? It's not impressive. Like, give me 2 minutes to like wipe my cock on my controller, and you'll see similar Yoshi footage.
Yeah. A lot of times, like when I play against Josie, I try to do like little sidestep right to try to get rid of her down forward 4 because it opens.
I remember as a kid in Tekken, I used to like pick Yoshi. I was like, oh, Yoshi's cool because he has a sword. But I always struggled to play him because he was like, man, this character is so fucking weird. I was like always kind of like, dude, how do I use a sword? Like, he has the sword. How do I use a sword? I tried to use find buttons that uses the sword, and I couldn't find them.
3-1 in rounds. Good try there.
Old neck strength, Inca with the Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu, again, one of those characters that has... There's so many ways to play that character.
And no two Yoshis play the same. They have different setups, different ways they use unblockables, different tools.
Fuck off! No, every Yoshi does the same thing. They have the same fucking combo that takes you to the wall, and then they either do like the mix-up between the unblockable like mid or the unblockable low.
Yeah, give them like a different.
Like it's the same thing. Every Yoshi does the same shit. And then whenever they're losing, they start doing random shit and hopefully you get caught by it. That's basically what happens.
This outfit has always made me feel some kind of way.
the hammerhead
man.
Awesome.
Alright, here's the follow-up here. And it's Shark Week, baby, let's go.
That is my favorite move from Yoshi.
Ooh, the follow-up here.
What?
Wow, cameraman. Whoa, is that intentional?
When homing moves go wrong.
Damn, that's my favorite documentary.
That was wild.
When homing attacks. Ooh, nice block there.
Bro, whatever that Yoshi, sorry, I had to like mute because I was in a coughing fit.
And then that low is only 13, so just one.
Whatever that Yoshi did was random as fuck.
Follow up here. Side.
Wow. How can he slap?
How can he? Oh!
He tried a floor break with forward 1+2, but he was in no sword stance, so he got a completely different move.
Yeah, you gotta remember the move properties change so much when you're in no sword stance.
Oh, the Izuna drop is good, and that's a floor breaker, but we don't even need it because that's the round.
Yeah. I love that throw. Such a classic, too. Nice. Caught a move in here. Then I like that here. Dynamo starting to use that down forward 4, but gets caught pressing there.
Oh, man, my favorite move. King 1+2, downstairs, down 6.
Yo, what's the mix? Into the back to throw mix up. Stab,
oh
stab.
My God.
Now, how are you going to deal with it? Oh, the second hit. Didn't stand a chance there. Inca moving on.
Putting on an exhibition for us with that Yoshimitsu.
And, of course, we will see Inca maybe a little bit later on today as he's able to advance to the winners throughout the winner side of the bracket. But we do have more matches coming up. We've seen already quite the variety of characters here on stage. So I'm loving it so far.
Violet, Armor King, Josie, we got Eliza.
And it's all characters that we don't really get to see too much, so which is great.
Let's see a Steve. I'm rooting for a Steve. Come on, baby.
That's actually, since the down forward 2 change, I would say, a character we rarely see now other than from the usual suspects.
Don't remind me, Mark. It's still sad.
I mean, yes, it is sad. It is sad.
The only one that we see like bust them out every now and then is like Knee, right? Yeah. For certain players, certain matchups, but other than that, we don't really see him too much anymore.
You know, there was another player that used Steve as a strong counterpick secondary, but we don't see him at tournaments as often, at least around the world. Like Nobi used Steve quite a bit, but again, we haven't seen him travel. But he has been going to dojo events within Japan, and he's in the top 20 for the leaderboard right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you look, let's see, he's in there somewhere.
I believe he's in the top 20, but you guys can see the ticker on the bottom of the screen there, or go to TekkenWorldTour.com. You guys can see the rankings overall. But I believe Nobi is still in the top 20. He's been winning. He's been winning a lot of those offline tournaments in Japan at the dojos.